Have you ever noticed this? The loudest person in the room is rarely the strongest. They talk the most. They explain the most. They try the hardest to be seen. But the truly powerful person, they don't compete for attention. They don't rush to speak. They move quietly. And somehow, they always win. Silence is misunderstood. People think silence means weakness. They think it means fear. They think it means having nothing to say. But real silence is not emptiness. It is awareness. It is control. It is strength. When you stop talking, you start seeing. And when you start seeing clearly, your entire life changes. Life has a strange intelligence. It gives you exactly what you need, at exactly the right moment, but only when you stop forcing, only when you stop chasing, only when you stop begging for things that were never meant to be begged for. The moment you stop explaining yourself to people who never wanted to understand you, life begins to work in your favor. The right doors open. The right people stay. The wrong ones disappear. Without you pushing them away. You don't lose them. You outgrow them. Silence gives you your power back. The moment you stop defending yourself. The moment you stop proving your worth. The moment you stop reacting to every comment, every doubt, every challenge. You regain control. Because the one who reacts is controlled by the situation, but the one who observes controls the situation. Most people fear silence. They talk because they feel invisible. They talk because they're afraid of being ignored. They talk because they believe noise equals importance. But true strength is not loud. True strength is restraint. It is the discipline to pause, the patience to observe, the wisdom to respond only when necessary. Look at the people you admire, the leaders, the visionaries, the ones who command respect effortlessly. They don't waste words. They don't chase attention. They don't overshare their plans. They speoplilisan. Why? Because their words come from experience, from intention, from clarity. That weight cannot be faked. When you stay silent, you begin to hear things others miss. You notice shifts in energy. You sense hesitation behind words. You recognize intentions before actions. People always reveal who they are, but only if you give them space. When you talk too much, you block that space. When you stay quiet, the truth comes forward on its own. Life is like a chessboard. The strongest players don't rush. They don't announce their strategy. They don't move emotionally. They sit back. They read the board. They wait for the right moment. The careless ones reveal everything too early. Their plans, their weaknesses, their fear. But the quiet ones, they stay ahead. Silence earns more respect than words ever will. Anyone can talk. Anyone can promise. Anyone can claim confidence. But real power doesn't need to announce itself. In felt, in presence, in consistency, in results. There is a hard truth most people avoid. Desperation pushes everything away. The more you chase, the more resistance you meet. This applies to people, to success, to opportunities. Nothing valuable responds well to neediness. Think about it. You never catch a butterfly by chasing it. But when you stand still, it comes to you. Life works the same way. When you stop chasing, you stop shrinking yourself. You stop overgiving. You stop over-explaining. You stop settling for less than you deserve. And suddenly, everything shifts. People feel your absence. Opportunities realign. Respect returns. Not because you demanded it, but because you finally respected yourself. The same rule applies to success. Those who win aren't begging for chances. Prepari. They build. They stay patient. They work quietly until their results speak louder than any announcement ever could. Silence protects your dreams. Not everyone needs to know your plans. Not everyone deserves access to your vision. Some people listen only to doubt you. Some listen to compete. Some listen to interfere. Marvy quietly. Let them see the outcome, not the struggle. Patience is power. In a world addicted to speed, waiting feels uncomfortable. But the strongest foundations are built slowly. Nothing meaningful happens overnight. Strong minds take time. Strong relationships take time. Strong success takes time. Growth happens underground, long before it becomes visible. When you trust timing, you stop panicking. You stop comparing. You stop rushing. You understand that delays are not denial. They are preparation. Just like nature, nothing rushes. Yet everything is accomplished. Silence also reveals truth. When you stop explaining yourself, people show you who they really are. Some stay, some fade, some get uncomfortable, and that tells you everything you need to know. The ones who value you don't need constant explanations. The ones who demand them never truly understood you. Stop seeking validation. Approval is addictive, and addiction gives power away. The moment you stop needing applause, you become unshakable. Your confidence becomes internal. Your worth becomes non-negotiable. And people feel that energy immediately. Absence teaches lessons. Words never can. When you step back, people realize what they lost. Some will reach out. Some won't. Either way you gain clarity. And clarity is freedom. Real power is quiet. It doesn't beg. It doesn't chase. It doesn't explain. It waits. It arrives fully formed. So move in silence. Trust the process. Protect your energy. Because those who master silence don't just win moments. They win life.